Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Notes. Don't forget that you can pause the video or go back at any time. These are posted to my YouTube channel, and you can access them at any time that you need to. Today, we are going to be learning a little bit about North Korea. Its official name is known as the Democratic People's Republic of Korea. Some people might know it as the Hermit Kingdom because it's kind of secluded and not really much is known a lot about its people because of how secret and secluded that it is. Up here on the top, you can see its flag. It's got two blue stripes, two white stripes, one red, and a red star in the middle. The blue stripes are for sovereignty, peace, and friendship. The white stripes are for purity. The red has to do with the communist revolution, and the red star is a symbol of communism. So just a little bit about the flag. Where is Korea located? Well, it is located in Eastern Asia. It is the northern half of the Korean peninsula. Shares it with South Korea to its south, China to its north, and up here in the top right-hand corner, there's about, I think it's something like 17 miles of which it shares with the Russian border. It's got the Sea of Japan and Korea Bay to its west. You can see it here within the globe, kind of where it is located in this little red square over here. Some general information about it. Its population is roughly 25 million people. Its capital is Pyongyang. Its government is a communist state. It is a one-man dictatorship. As of right now, as the making of this video, the leader is Kim Jong-un. Obviously, if you pay attention to the news at all, recently there's been a lot of discussion about, is he still alive? Is he not alive? Who knows where he is? He's been in hiding because of the coronavirus. Who really knows? No one truly knows, and that's going back to its nickname of the Hermit Kingdom. It's kind of secret. They don't really give a lot of information out. As far as the religion, they are traditionally Buddhist and Confucianist. There is some Christianity within the country, but there's not a lot. Their currency is the North Korean won. Language. National language is Korean, all officially known as Chosan Muncha. It is very similar to South Korea in their language. There's just a little bit of some different dialects or different speaking tones. The alphabet consists of 14 basic consonants and 10 simple vowels. The letters are combined into syllables, some of which correspond to Chinese characters. You can see down here, hello, my name is. This is how you would write it out. Where in the English alphabet, we have different letters for different words. They kind of have some symbols that mean different things. It's an interesting way of writing. A lot of Eastern Asia and Southeast Asia have similar styles of language. Climate. North Korea does enjoy 4 seasons, and its climate is continental. Winters can be long, cold, and snowy, and are generally harsher as you go further north. Summers can be very short, hot, and wet, with typhoons not uncommon. So you will have a typhoon, come and hit the coast. Cuisine, much like much of the area, rice, noodles, tofu are going to be staples of a North Korean diet. Korean cuisine includes a wide variety of meat and fish dishes, along with wild greens and vegetables. Fish remains the chief source of protein in the North Korean diet. And again, tea is the most common drink in the region. They really don't variate and drink like sodas and juices and things like that. It's usually tea, some water, some milk, something like that. Here you can see some different types of North Korean foods. four kinds, different like soups over here on the right hand side. Here you have what's like a spicy meat with a hard boiled egg with some cucumbers, and there's some noodles underneath it. Landforms. How is the country made up? Plain constitutes only 1/5 of the land area, but contain most of the farmlands and human settlement. Nearly all the major rivers rise in the mountains and flow west to the Yellow Sea. The longest river, the Amnok, or the Yaul, which is 491 miles long. Mountains cover about 4/5 of the Korean peninsula. Most prominent mountain range is the Nangnim in the north central region. The country's highest point is Ikpu Mountain, which is a volcano on the border with China, and that's about 9,000 feet. So it's not really that tall, 9,000 feet. Mount Denali is something like 21 or 22,000 feet. Mount Everest is 27, 28,000 feet. So 9,000 is not very tall, but overall the land is just on a higher elevation in Korea. And you can see that over here. Again, the elevation map, you're going to have a lot of brown throughout the central part. Some of it gets darker brown, meaning that you have higher elevation. You get some plains along the coast, so lower elevation, and significant amounts of green and darker green throughout much of the country. Here you can see Pyongyang, located on the western side of North Korea. Here's the tallest point, Mount Paektu, White-Headed Mountain. Again, they got a lot of snow. You can see it up here, located right on the Chinese border. And here's just a nice, picture taken of North Korea. There's not many out there. There's not much information out there as far as inside. Again, the government kind of controls a lot of that and does not let out a lot of information. The economy. Their economy is one of the poorest in the world. But what they do make is they kind of keep within their own country. They do trade a little bit with China and Russia, but it's not enough to really help out their country and make their country prosperous. The government controls a lot of that stuff. So the stuff that's down here, the rice, the corn, the potatoes, soybeans, cattle, pigs, all that stuff is then controlled by the government when the government takes it, and then they divvy it out in small portions to other people within the country. North Korea's economy, housing, food, medical care, and education are free and provided by the state. However, nearly all goods and services are substandard and or rationed. So what that means is that they're not very good. The government does not want its people educated, because if you're educated, then you're going to be able to realize that what's going on is not very good. They don't want their people to be strong, because then the government really can't control them. As you can see, perennial food shortages are the results of droughts, floods, bad agricultural policy, lack of trade, poor distribution, shortages of fertilizers and fuels. So therefore, the people aren't going to be strong. They're not going to be very taken care of, because they can't rise up and fight against the government. So that's a big issue in North Korea. So that's kind of North Korea in a nutshell. We don't have too much information about it, as far as it's very secluded. You're not really allowed to go into North Korea. You really can't travel there. If you're going there as like a news organization, the government supplies a person to walk over you and make sure that you are taking the proper videos and they edit it, and they really kind of control a lot of that, because they don't want too much information out there. There's a lot of propaganda up throughout North Korea, basically talking bad about America, and that's kind of where we're at. So that is North Korea. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you very much.